So hello friends, we're going to do a digital reading today. It's going to be Am I going to get lucky tonight? It's chilly here this morning, so don't mind my blanket, but every now and again I want to show my face. I know you all like the personal contact, but I think it's important that you all see the cards, because my ultimate goal on this channel is for you all to become comfortable with cards if you aren't comfortable with them, and to learn how to read for yourself, because you could get more accurate readings. Maybe a little discussion about reading for yourself is although the cards tend to be very accurate, your interpretation for yourself isn't always so accurate, because it's just like when you have a friend and they have a problem, and you know how easy it is for you to be on the outside and look at the problem and help them solve the problem. But when it's your own, you don't necessarily see things the same way. So, clairvoyance is the same way. It's kind of weird. So, you can see things for yourself. You may not have the right timeline. You may interpret it slightly off, because you still have to live the situation, and if you knew everything, you would not be enjoying or living this life. So at any rate, though, the point that I'm making is that I intend for you all to learn how to read cards by following my channel. At least be comfortable enough that if someone threw a card at you, you would know what it means, or if you see certain symbolism, like if you saw a dove, you might immediately, know that maybe something peaceful is coming around, something innocent, something pure, or something that's just going to take flight. That's what I intend for you to gain from the channel. So let's get over all of this talking, and we're going to do the am I going to get lucky tonight? I think I'm going to do 4 choices. So meet me on the other side, and let's get it on. All right, let's get ready to choose a group. So if you like the cactus, you will be group 1. Okay, group 1 is cactus. If you like the watermelon, you'll be group 2. Group 2 is melon. If you like this pineapple, then you'll be group 3. Group 3 is pineapple. And if you like the flamingos, then you'll be group 4. Group 4 is kissing flamingos. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the reading and start with group 1. Okay, so let's start off by letting you guys know what cards I will be looking for in this reading. I think I'm gonna pull 7 cards, since we're talking about being lucky. And we're definitely, there's a couple cards that we definitely know would indicate that you will get lucky. If you got the Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Lovers, and any of the court cards in the cups, to me, would off top indicate that you're going to get lucky. But these are a few more that we should talk about. So as you see here, the 3 of Cups would indicate a threesome. The Devil would indicate some sort of great sex, but there's something missing. A Knight of Wands usually means like a one night stand, or a fuck boy situation. 4 of Swords, to me, well, they say it's sex that has become passive or boring, but not to me. To me, 4 of Swords only indicates sex because of the laying down position. Also, any of the tarot cards where there's someone laying in bed, I would count it as a sex card. The 8 of Wands, meaning some sort of quick sex. 8 of Swords, meaning S&M. Ace of Pentacles, meaning pregnancy. Oh yes, also the Empress. Possibly 3 of Pentacles, depending on what else I see in there. Temperance, okay, which is contractual sex, or balanced, fair and balanced sex, like give and take sex. It's only sex because there are cups in the picture and the water is being transferred from one to the other. Ace of Wands, because that's just straight up dick energy. and the star, because that's like a fantasy sex, like just great sex, or sex that you fantasize about coming true. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're gonna use the Telema Tarot. Let's hit a new reading, freeform, and all right. So if you were cactus, group 1, let's see will you get lucky. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, let's flip them over, and they should also tell us a story. There's definitely a lot of sexual attraction there. There's happiness. I I hate to say maybe, but it's kind of looking like a maybe to me, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, this wheel right here says to me it's a timing issue. Like, you're on one side of the wheel, right? As the Queen of Wands, because she has the potential of being sexual. She has a sunflower in her hands, which says to me she's looking forward to being sexual. And she's covered in red, which means she's passionate. Okay, and then you have the wheel, which is a timing thing. And then on the other side is your partner, and they're coming towards you. They're looking towards you, but they moving right slow with a pentacle. Okay, this horse is not even in real trot. He's just like barely moving along. There is an 8 of Swords here, which is an S&M card. So maybe a little foreplay, maybe a little kink, but I don't see sex just yet. I see it leading to sex, but not just yet, group 1, okay? All right, cactus people, and that would make sense, because if you chose the cactus, it would say to me that things have been rather dry. You might be a little thirsty, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because I'm thirsty myself, but, maybe a little thirsty. Maybe you need to be watered, and, the cards are saying it's coming, but not right now, okay? All right, group 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And let's move right on along to group 2. So, if you chose melon or watermelon, then this is your reading. Will you get lucky? Now, let's pull the 7 cards and let's see will you get lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's turn them over. And see, are you getting lucky tonight? Yes. 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 Melon people, you are getting lucky tonight. This is... Okay, so let's just start off like this. He's coming towards you, rod ahead. He's ready. He's ready. You, on the other hand, although you ask him will you get lucky tonight, you've been moving kind of slow. You're not so sure if you want to take it to that level just yet, but you've been working towards it. And okay, you got a plucked flower, so maybe you are ready. Maybe you are ready. I'm worried about this right here, because I'm not sure if the encounter isn't what you expect it to be, because you've been imagining all these like wonderful things, and if it falls short, or if you're not able to enjoy it because you're thinking about so many other things that happened before. Let me look at the next card. Yeah, I think either you or your partner is a little inexperienced in contrast to the other. I'm guessing they may not be as experienced as you are. Because it looks like you're a little cutting here. Like, yeah, we had sex, but that's not enough. Because, like, you're looking at just waiting for it to grow. Okay, so are you going to get lucky? Yes. Is it going to be everything that you hope for? No. I mean, it looks like it might be good, or okay, but it's not exactly what you're looking for, group 2. So, yeah, in a nutshell, yeah, you can get lucky tonight. Um, will you leave feeling like you totally got lucky? I don't know, but it doesn't look like it to me. But I will say that, sometimes it takes more than one encounter for two people to meet on a good frequency. But just because the first encounter isn't wonderful doesn't mean that it doesn't have the potential to be the best, actually. So keep that in mind. But there's your reading, group 2s. I hope you enjoyed it. And let's move on along to group 3. So group 3 was pineapple. Let's see. Pineapples are very juicy and sweet. So let's see. Are you going to get lucky? Group 3, the pineapples. 1, 2, 3. I'll lose count of these cards so quick. 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, let's turn them over. Lucky, 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 lucky. I mean, yeah. I'm worried about the last 2 cards, and I don't want to call those. But I'm gonna. So please don't hit me up with nasty comments when I get to the end, pineapple group, okay? So what I see is the moon. It lets me know that you're gonna have a sensual encounter, okay? Not just sex, but like the the perfect lighting, perfect temperature, perfect music, perfect, like a really sensual meeting. It's like, if you can see the look on her face, she's just like blissful and just imagining. So it's going to be, really great. But I think your partner, and I'm assuming that your partner is male, but if you are male, it still works either. It just flip it around when I say this. I expect them to um, come prematurely. I hope that was a good way to say that. But I expect them to pop off very early in the encounter. And this is going to worry you because I don't know why y'all don't choose to use protection, but y'all didn't choose to use protection. Or you don't choose to. And this is going to have you, like, really what you're looking at is, although it's her knitting in this situation, to me, it's like she's twiddling her thumbs like, oh my God, did we make something? Not is she making something, but did we make something? And you get what I'm saying. And I definitely see you making something, because there's the 3 of Pentacles, and that's definitely a pregnancy card. As well as the Ace of Pentacles, and you can see the little bunny down there. Unfortunately, at the end, I see that 1 or 2 of you don't want to have a baby. So maybe plan B. Maybe there's some plan B going on. Maybe there's an abortion. Those are very uncomfortable topics to talk about. So, group 3, pineapple people. How about you wrap it up? Yeah, how about we use condoms and hopefully it doesn't burst, because this could be you use condoms and the condom bursts. Either way, the sex is going to be great. You two have the potential of making a baby very easily. And it could be you want a baby, and instead of this being like death as the end of a cycle, it could be death meaning birth, because there is no birth card in here, and all the cards that did represent birth showed up in your reading except for the Empress, which is pregnancy more so than birth. So I mean, it could be that you get pregnant and y'all decide to have a baby, and that card represents the birth, ha ha ha, which is the death of your single life. Either way, group 3, you definitely can get lucky. Just like the pineapple is definitely sweet, ripe, full of water, but could be a little prickly to the touch. Not necessarily the easiest situation to break through, but hey, you can handle it. Protect yourself or do what you need to do. Enjoy the sex. Hope you enjoy the reading. Let's move on to group 4. So, group 4 was the kissing flamingos. Let's see, will you get lucky? Group 4. Group 3 about wrecked my mind. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, flamingo people, let's see, will you get lucky? Okay, so we have another pregnancy reading, but pow! Looks like you all want that more so than the last group. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. You are enjoying your single life. You living in the lap of luxury. Everything around you is lush and green. Also, to me, meaning you are fertile and looking for a mate. Unfortunately, that's how women's bodies are. Even if you don't want to have a baby, when you're fertile, the oven gets hot. Let's see. The sun is a pregnancy card. Also happiness, just, wonderful, hot, heated romance, but you can see their children there. Ooh, it's 2 of them too. Oh, could be twins. I have twins. And then we move on to the Ace of Pentacles again. Wow, this is a duality card too on here, because you have the 2 gates, the 2 pillars, and the 1 rabbit. Yeah, I mean, fertility. Wow, I don't want to call that. I don't want to say that. But we're just going to say some youthful male energy. Let's say it means that one encounter will lead to multiple encounters. And she looks happy about it, you know. She's looking at the encounters on the side there like, yay. He's kind of cold, though. But at the same time, he looks like a protector. He looks like he's taking the manly role. There's a bird, which is a messenger, which is bringing in something. I'm not sure if maybe he's going to give you a message you don't intend to hear. But it may not be bad. And I only say that because he's actually on top of the clouds, which kind of says to me he's above his problems. He may have found a way out of the problems. And the next thing is that overflowing cup. And then there's a dove. So it's a peaceful, happy time. So, will you get lucky? Absolutely, you will get lucky. You will continue to get lucky with this partner. There's definitely a lot of pregnancy signs in here with this partner. If you want to have kids, that's great. If you don't want to have kids, it still looks like it's great. Either way, I think he is understanding and wants to make sure that what you want happens at all costs. So, I think you'll enjoy this encounter. I think you'll enjoy this partner. I think it will become a long-term partner if it's not already a long-term partner. And enjoy yourselves. I hope you enjoyed this reading group for us. If you sat through this whole reading, I hope you enjoyed all of these readings. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you too dabble around with the cards. And just for fun, even if it's just for storytelling purposes. Because really what card readers are they have a little view into the future, and at the same time they're great advice givers, okay? And you definitely have to be a great storyteller to read cards. You have to have read or understood many people's life stories to be able to relate the story to the next person as you see it. And I think that most people are great storytellers, and I think that most people are intuitive. And I just like to see more people read, play with the cards. If you like these apps that you see that I use, you can find them all on the Google Play Store. They are published by Fool's Dog Tarot. Yeah, FOOL' dog DLG and tarot, and they have at least 40 different apps with popular decks, and they're usually in between $3.99 for the regular decks, but the Ciro Marchetti decks sometimes can be $5.99. But in between $3.99 and $5.99 for a deck, and as you see, you can work on them many different ways. So I hope you all have enjoyed the reading, and I hope you come back for another one. If you really enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Please don't hesitate to comment. Let me know what you thought about the reading. Let me know what you think I can do to make the readings better. And please subscribe and stay around and come back for more. I enjoyed my time with you all. Have a wonderful day.